Doesn't feel real, gang.
We here but not here at the same
Don't
time.
feel real. Don't feel real because we really invested a lot of money into this shit. Got the lights, studio lights. We got
We here but we not here at the same
Right.
time.
right some nice dynamic mics, some accent lights in the background. We bought a coffee table. Let me crack this open. Hold on. Where are my manners? Yo!
We here.
What's good, y'all?
What's good? We made it. Sort of.
Welcome to Die Hard. Hey, we invested about
$1,000.
about $1,100 into our little setup here, and we had a sofa coming, and
Today.
yeah, we bought a love seat actually from Rooms to Go, and it was supposed to be delivered today. What is it, June 2nd, Friday?
Yup.
And it's not here. I got a call this morning saying, unfortunately, something went wrong, and they'll bring it Monday. The thing about it is, I'm not gonna be here Monday because Sunday, June the 4th, I'm going on a trip.
Trip time.
So that's why you probably go see like 2 or 3 videos with me in the same shirt. But it's alright because we making moves and we here.
Time to talk a little bit.
Yeah, Blake had a spare bedroom, so we turned it into a studio. I'll give y'all a studio tour. I don't know if this is coming out before the studio tour or after. It's probably gonna come out before because we don't got the sofa.
Yeah, it's gonna come out after.
Before? After?
After what? The trip? Or the videos?
This video, I'm saying.
After. The sofa not gonna be here till you get back.
Yeah, so
After.
that's what we're gonna do. But hey, we got us some Sansa QTU
Yeah.
mics, got us some arm stands, got us some windscreens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Temporary chairs we used to use.
Yeah.
That's alright though. They don't.
Yeah.
They look alright for what we got going. Yeah.
And look, I got oops a little dirty.
Do
But
Bronx.
look, I'm ripping. I got the green.
I'm just rocking a little Liberty shirt.
I got the green on. I got the Charles Du Bronx shirt on. You know what I'm saying? For the man, the myth, the legend, the greatest submission artist ever to step in the octagon. One of the most exciting fighters ever to step in the octagon.
And that's what we here to talk about today.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever there's a Charles fight, you know it's gonna be exciting. Win or lose.
We here to
Hey,
talk
you gotta
UFC.
respect it. Also, soon to be UFC lightweight champion contender again.
Okay,
He's already
contender.
He's already a contender, but he will be in another. He will fight for the belt again.
I'm cool with the contender, but we
Guaranteed.
gonna push him champ.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm not one of the delusional Charles Oliveira fans. I understand.
The weaknesses.
Yeah.
Right.
And we will call about this podcast. Also, as you can see, the video is super long. It's because we're going back to the podcast feel, more of the talk show feel. So what we're gonna hit multiple topics in one video, and then we'll give you separate videos if you just want to watch something in general. But for those
Some
who are the real
timestamps
ones,
or something.
for those who are the real ones and want to watch the whole podcast, shout out
Here
to
we
you. You know what
are.
I'm saying?
We right here with
Close
it.
the tell of the tape.
Tell.
Yeah. So, as we know, we gonna hit like UFC 290 first, but we
This
are
289.
290.
I know, but this is 289, right?
289.
Yeah.
So we know. Let me see. We know Amanda Nunes and Aldana.
That's the main.
They're the main event, but if we're being honest, I ain't gonna lie. I might need to hit DraftKings for this one.
Why?
Put some money on put some small on Aldana just in case she upsets Amanda.
You think?
Because I'm sure the odds are crazy
Yeah.
in her favor. Actually, the odds aren't set. I don't see any odds, which is interesting. But we know that's the real main event. Well, not the real main event. That's the set main event. But I mean, long story short,
We here for Du Bronx.
yeah, Amanda.
There ain't no other way about it.
Amanda, however she wants.
We know Amanda's like that. We here to see Charles go up. We ready to see him go back. Is he gonna win when he gets to the title? Don't know. If it's still Islam.
Yeah.
But let's see it again though.
Aldana, I mean, she taking it on short notice as well because Juliana Pena pulled out. But people didn't believe in Juliana Pena when she upset it out Amanda Nunes. So, I mean, I'm not going to write her off. But if we're being realistic with ourselves, I mean, Amanda can probably go out there knock her out, or can dominate her for a 5-round straight, ground and pounder, however she wants. I mean, it is what it is. So we here for the people's main event. Yeah. Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush.
Du Bronx.
Got the tail of the tape right here, gang.
What we looking?
We got Charles Oliveira 33-9
Mm-hmm.
against Beneil 22-4-1 with no contest. Both standing at 5'10", both one and the same. Charles has a 2-inch reach advantage of 74 inches and a 1/2-inch leg reach advantage. So
not much.
They match up very, very well.
Yeah.
Size. They match up very well as far as size.
What'd you say the weight was?
155.
Yeah.
I mean, Charles probably walks around heavier than Beneil. Yeah. Because Charles is a big dude, bro.
Right.
We already know 21 wins by submission.
That's ridiculous.
9 wins by knockout. I didn't even
How many fights has he had not finished?
I can't believe that. No. There's no way.
He's up
That's
there
ridiculous.
in subs. How many fights is that unfinished?
3.
Good Lord. Submachine.
21 wins by... I knew it was,
he's
like
top.
15, 16.
He's top.
I knew he had the most, but 21 wins by submission is like crazy. And 9 by knockout?
Yeah, I didn't know he had that many by knockout. I knew he had a lot sub though.
Like, I don't even know if that's true. Like, that's so hard to believe. Oh shit. That's so hard to believe. But every win is a sub or a knockout, so it makes sense. That's why he's one of the most exciting fighters ever. Because bro has 30 finishes, 33 wins.
Majority of them are probably from the beginning of his career, because he's gotten to be more of a striker now as well. So that's probably where the knockouts come in, more recent.
Yeah. That's crazy.
He used to be a demon.
I know, bro. He still is a demon. But
no, I'm saying sub-wise.
Crazy. Like. Anyways, so talking about the fight. Beneil. I want to talk about Beneil first, or Charles.
Beneil.
Beneil is one of the most balanced fighters in the UFC. I feel like he possesses the same skills that Charles does. Not like the finishing power, or like I see blood in the water, I'm gonna go grab it. But he can strike, and his jiu-jitsu is disgusting. And he's smarter though. Like, he doesn't take as much damage.
Right.
He doesn't throw himself into the fire.
He's on the ground a lot.
Yeah. He looks to secure takedowns.
You're not gonna take near as much damage as long as you're on the ground.
But the thing about Charles is, are you gonna really seek a takedown against Charles Oliveira? I mean,
you gotta hit him first. You gotta make him get hurt first.
The track record is Charles. It's not hard to find Charles's chin.
Mm-hmm.
His right hand's never by his chin, and as we just watched film, Beneil Dariush's left overhand is ridiculous.
Right.
Inlay and flush every time, and it's clean. But it's like that's really his only shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's that, and then you gotta watch for the single leg. So, single leg in the trips. But it's like, as long as Charles Oliveira is not hurt or rocked, I don't think he's worried about getting takedown. Honestly, he might even welcome the takedown because Charles is just so comfortable on his back or on top.
He loves to be on the ground.
Yeah. The thing about Benny is like, I don't think Benny's as good on his back. Like, on top, Benny's a problem.
Yeah, on top and when he's on somebody else's back, but not on his own.
Like, when he's on bottom, I don't think he poses much of a threat as far as throwing up a triangle, rolling for a Kimura, or trying to, I don't know. I just don't see it. And Charles' pressure on top is just ridiculous. Charles probably weighs in around 170 on fight day.
Right.
He's just a big guy.
The thing I've noticed with both of them is they both can find weird ways to get subs. Like, Beneil, he definitely does the rear nakeds like Khabib, but he can find the weird arm bars and all that stuff.
They're
and
so
like you always say, Du Bronx is a fucking spider monkey, dude.
He just climbs everything. He just finds weird ways to. But once he grabs it, it's like it's not much work towards the neck.
Mm-hmm.
It's like once your neck's there, even if it's for a second, he's gonna grab it.
It's there for him.
Like
He's going to grab
some
it.
people have to work towards it and play with it. Like
Mm-hmm.
he'll just grab it, and then it's done. But the thing about Charles is, as he's getting later in his career and getting more confident with his striking. I mean, who wouldn't become more confident with the striking after they're hurting Poirier and they're knocking out Gaethje and knocking out Chandler? Well, he didn't knock out Gaethje, but he knocked him out, didn't sub him. You see what I'm saying? He dropped him. So it's like, who wouldn't be more confident in the striking? But at the same time, it's like, bro, defensively, it's not good. He's not good defensively. But it's like his offense is so good that it is his defense, which is weird.
Like a Mike Tyson boxing.
Yeah.
He takes plenty of hits, but he gives them right back.
And it's like with Charles, if he does get hurt, he could lay on his back. Because nobody would jump on top. No one would dare jump on top of him. Even if he get buzzed a little bit, he could just lay down, put his hands behind his head. But like,
kick.
As we saw with Islam, dudes who are high level sambo wrestling, Beneil there used high level wrestling too. It's not just jiu-jitsu.
He's gonna jump on it if he hurts you.
He's gonna jump on top of you like that. He's not gonna think twice about it. And it could be just like what Islam did. If Charles gets hurt bad, like Islam did to him, and Beneil jumps on top, it could be another sub.
Yeah, might be
for
over.
Charles.
Might be over.
So, like, either way it goes, I don't see this fight going the distance at all.
No?
At all. I don't even see it going into the third round. Because with a Charles fight, it's either he's going to finish you or if you're going to finish him.
Right.
He's either going to knock you out or he's going to sub you.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's going to try so hard to do that to where he gets hurt himself and gets finished. Somewhat easily, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, Islam's finish wasn't hard.
No.
Charles
hurt him, get him hurt on the ground.
A flying knee or flying.
It was flying knee.
Kick or something like that.
Yeah.
Got caught with a left, dropped
on the ground, jumped right on top, tap.
Excuse me. It wasn't hard.
Yep.
So it's like either Charles is gonna knock him out, sub him, or Benny's gonna knock him out or sub. Like it's so weird because they're evenly matched as well.
Only way I'm seeing a knockout from Benny is a left hand.
Left overhand?
Yeah. Like you say, Charles holds the right hand down.
Yeah.
So.
Or away, yeah.
Yeah, so left hand come by. If he's not ready for it, night.
But almost is like I don't think Charles can get knocked out because he'll get subbed before he gets knocked out. Because he'll just fall on his back.
Yeah. Like, I can't tell if his chin's really weak or if he falls on purpose.
Sometimes he falls on purpose for sure.
Yeah, because he does like to be on the ground. He'd rather be on the ground.
Yeah.
But even when he falls on the ground, like he seems like he's hurt, he gets right back up. So I can't tell if his chin's weak or I don't know what's up with that.
He's taking a lot of damage as well, so like his chin can very much be deteriorated.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what do you consider a weak chin?
Falling on the ground or the way that you get back up,
or being able to, like Max Holloway, he can take as many punches as you give him. He's not going to back down. He's not going to drop.
And he stays up.
That's a good chin.
Facts.
But also, at the same you can knock somebody like Charles down, and it's like, okay, in a couple seconds, I'll get back up.
Yeah, and he's recovering.
I'm coming right back at you.
Right.
Like Ryan Garcia. Does Ryan Garcia have a good chin?
He gets knocked down, but he gets right back up.
Lightning quickly recovers. So it's like,
I consider that a good chin. I consider that a good chin. Some people just take hits differently. They'll take their second to fall and they just get right back up. But then there's other people where they're rocked and they stay on the ground. They're done.
Yeah. Also, but it's also like Charles is like sometimes it doesn't take much to hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, dang, your chin's kind of weak, and maybe it's your jiu-jitsu that saves you. It's hard to tell because something minor like a jab can hurt Charles.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that wasn't even that hard. He gets right back up, so it's like, I don't know. Right now, I don't even know if I consider that a good chin or not.
It's weird. It's really weird to tell with Charles, so it's really up for your opinion on what a chin is.
Yeah. I really don't know. Anyways, let's get into predictions. You go first.
Already?
What
oh my God. I don't know.
15 minutes in, guys.
Swear to God.
That was a quick 15, huh?
Oh my.
Quick 15.
Okay.
For the long call, baby.
Okay. like I said
We
earlier.
live too.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Benny, only way he getting a knockout is with the left, or if he hurts him enough, he'll sub. But I don't see that happening. I see Charles staying on the ground with Benny, and he gonna pull some crazy shit out of his ass, and he gonna get the sub. That's just a Charles thing. Even with Islam or Dustin or Gaethje, like he always tries to go for the subs. He didn't get it against Islam. He got hurt and subbed it. But nah, Charles gonna get it against Benny.
You got a round?
I don't got a round. If I had to say, it's gonna be early. It's gonna be like 2 or 3 while he still got all the gas in the tank.
It's only a 3-round fight.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it 2. Round 2 sub. Charles Oliveira for the victory.
Okay. Well, coming into me, I think Benny's gonna go for a takedown early, a surprising takedown. But I think like Charles is gonna work his way back up to the feet. I don't think there's gonna be any subs there. But I think the subs gonna come from like Charles hurting him. We've seen Benny hurt before. We obviously seen Charles hurt before. I don't think there's gonna be any fight for the rest of Charles' career where he doesn't get hurt.
Really?
Like I think he's gonna get hurt.
He's too high up in the game.
He just gets hurt.
I was thinking you were saying like he's too high up in the game now. There's too many hard hitters.
Nah, it's not even that. It's just like he's taking so much damage over his career, and it's like he's stuck in his ways now. Like I was thinking about this the other day. I would love him to take a Max Holloway approach to where Max Holloway when he fought Arnold Allen.
No sparring?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
He still took control of the fight for majority of the fight, but he didn't take as much damage. He didn't get overly aggressive to where he was taking much damage. He was more defensive in the fight, and therefore he didn't take any damage.
Right.
He was barely bloody, and if he wanted to, he can get back in another fight really quick within the next 3 months. If he wanted to. Charles isn't that kind of fighter. And he was doing it, though. Like, he was doing it. Like,
right.
On that run with Chandler and Gaethje and Dustin. Like, he was having quicker turnarounds.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing it, but it's like he shouldn't be doing it because he takes a lot of damage. So, like I was saying, I think his chin is deteriorating. As much as I don't have to say it, I don't think it'll be much of a problem with him as long as jiu-jitsu is still what it is. So, the aggressiveness, I think he'll be able to put the pressure on Benny to where Benny's not used to being pressured against. Well, no, actually, that's a lie. Benny boxes very well off the back foot and when he's against the cage. But it's like somebody like Charles is just different because Charles will come in a clinch, knees to the body, elbows, Charles can fight anywhere that you want him to fight. And with that, I think he hurts Benny on the feet and then gets the sub.
Yeah.
And I think it all happens in round 1.
Round 1?
Yeah.
I was thinking like Charles is gonna box a little more in the first round.
Obviously
It's gonna go to the ground.
You don't like to feel him out.
No, I know.
Yeah, some people have to feel you out.
He does a little bit.
He coming forward though.
Oh, he comes forward, absolutely, but he does feel a little bit. Like he leaves the knee up
with a kick or some shit.
Right.
It's crazy shit.
But the only time I see Charles feel people out is like with his knee. He'll pick his knee up and stab at it. That's about it. He don't really feel out. He goes. He jumped the gun.
Low leg kicks. You gotta let him fly.
Mm-hmm.
Low leg kicks. Yeah, I think Charles gets to finish. And
round 1.
Round 1, yeah. And then if it's impressive enough, and Damon wants to give Charles another chance at Islam, then go for it. I don't think he will though. I think if Charles wins this fight, he'll give the winner between Dustin and Gaethje the fight, and I think it's more marketable because it's for the BMF title, so they might combine the BMF title.
Okay.
You unify them, and I think that'll be like good for marketability and stuff. And Islam is a BMF.
So it would be like a boxing standpoint where there's multiple belts.
Yeah. So I think that'd be really cool if you can pair that up with the light, because the lightweight division I think is like one of the most common divisions. That maybe Bantam.
Yeah, Banner.
But yeah, like that division.
Welter can get there.
Yeah, yeah. But that division, so good. So, but I don't know, bro, because like I want to see Islam and Volk again.
Yeah.
And Dana said Islam has to defend one more time. And Volk has to defend one more time for it to happen. And I want to see Islam and Volk again because I think Volk can get the better of him.
Really?
In the rematch.
I feel like if Islam had a better weight cut, it would have been a different story.
Yeah. But you can see in Volk's technique.
Yeah, it absolutely got better.
And his strength.
Absolutely.
Like, Islam like a little boy him and it just wasn't working.
Absolutely.
And once Volk realizes that he has to respect Islam striking a little bit because Islam was landing. Islam was landing in that fight. Once Volk realizes how he gets in and able to strike,
mm-hmm.
I think we have another banger on our hands. Bro, the UFC, like the lightweight division is just it's looking so good right now. I mean, it always has been. Not always, but for the last 4 years, 5 years, it's been.
I didn't even think about Feather. Feather looks kind of decent too.
Feather
Decent top
decent.
5.
It's just Volk just dominated them all.
Yeah. Volk, Yair, Arnold Allen.
If Volk was to move.
What's his name? Marab?
That's Bantam.
Oh.
You got Brian Ortega though. Brian Ortega, Yair, Josh Emmett, Arnold Allen, Max. Sure, there's some more people that I'm forgetting right now on the spot, but yeah, it's really good. All right, so that's our predictions. And now let's transition to something else.
I want to talk about Conor comeback.
All right, go ahead.
Conor, they just started tough. We just started up tough, and we watched it Tuesday release.
Mm-hmm.
We just watched it Tuesday. First episode was pretty good. They had the 9-second knockout. Conor team loss. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. 9 seconds. Is that fast?
No way. He's like, no way.
Is that the fastest ever?
I don't think it is. I think there's been a faster one. Can't think of it at the top of my head. I've watched a lot of Ultimate Fighter.
No, I'm just saying in the UFC.
Yeah, I know. Oh, the UFC?
Yeah.
Nah.
I thought fastest was Masvidal. Is that not Masvidal?
Yeah, that was like 5 seconds.
Was it really?
Yeah, that's like 5 seconds.
I thought it was 9 as well.
Yeah, it was like 5 seconds.
But the show started up. It was pretty good. It ends sometime in August, and then
so long season.
Yeah, and then Conor's supposed to be fighting sometime in the winter, kind of. We do not know if that will happen because he's not in the testing pool yet.
Let's think about it. What is June? July will make a month. If he entered today,
right?
July will make a month. August, September, October, November, December.
You need to be in for 6 months.
Yeah, you gotta be in.
Dana won't give him no relief.
I mean, it's not really up to Dana.
Oh, okay.
It's the USADA. It's like the drug testing committee. So it's like, I need 6 months, Conor, and you ain't jumping in the pool. You supposed to jump in the pool in February, January.
Yeah,
February.
you're supposed to fight this year.
That's what you tweeted.
You're supposed to fight after Ultimate Fighter this year, and we're still sitting around waiting for you to get in, pick a weight class. We don't know what you're gonna fight at. 155, 170. You said you wanted to go to 180.
Yeah, 185.
Like that's ridiculous.
I don't know if it's just me. He's starting to look slimmer nowadays.
Yeah, he's slimmed down a little bit.
It like he's losing.
He's definitely still toned.
Yeah, he's slowly like getting rid of some of the mass and getting down. So it looks like I'm thinking
170.
I'm thinking 170, but
yeah, because Chandler said he wanted to fight at 170. Biggest and baddest Conor.
I would want him. I mean, Chandler's saying that because he don't want to cut weight.
Absolutely.
But I would want him to fight at 155.
Yeah, that'll give a shot for Oliveira. That would be a good fight.
And I want to see him fight Islam.
Yeah.
Not that I think he could beat Islam, but just for the fact that Khabib. Like it'll be, you know.
Because he wanted a second fight with Khabib, especially after watching that documentary. Yeah. You could definitely tell he was trying to go for a second fight. He wasn't ducking. He wasn't ducking the smoke. He wanted. Yeah. Now all he got is Islam. I really wanted to see an Oliveira fight.
But his route to a title, I think, would be easier at 170.
Absolutely.
He's trying to be a champion
Yeah.
again. He wants 3 titles.
It's going to be
170.
tough going down to 155.
Yeah.
He can't fight Dustin again, though. Unless
Nah.
Dana made something work.
He could, but I don't think Dustin even wants that.
Nah, he would have to fight Gaethje or Oliveira or something.
But
Tough fights.
170 would beat Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe go fight Usman.
Mm-hmm.
Usman would definitely take the fight.
Yeah. Because he want to go back to Leon.
I don't.
Can he go back to Leon? No, they already had 3.
Yeah. I don't think at all that Conor McGregor beats Kamaru Usman. Even when, like, years ago when he was calling for it. But I'll leave that there. But,
What about Khamzat?
you don't want that. Conor don't want that fight at all.
No, not Conor. I'm talking about Usman.
We'll get there.
All right, right.
I think Usman can beat him, though. Because of the striking. And, I mean, you're not just going to, like, Khamzat, yeah, he's good at wrestling, but you got to see who he's fought. We're getting off topic, but fuck it, it's a podcast.
I thought we was just going all around UFC anyway.
Yeah, just talking. So, Khamzat, he fought Kevin Holland.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
He's skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wrestle.
Great striker.
He fought
That's about it.
Gilbert Burns, Gilbert Burns, great jiu-jitsu, but Gilbert Burns is a natural lightweight, 155. He's small.
Yeah, he's super short.
Khamzat is a natural one.
He's huge.
At 185. He could even fight light heavy if he wanted to at 205. So, I mean, and even by saying that, he was not wrestling Gilbert Burns. He could not take Gilbert Burns down, and when he did, it wasn't significant. He was able to get back up. And Gilbert was able to rock Khamzat. And we saw what happened when Gilbert fought Usman. Night. Put him to sleep. So, I mean, size-wise, Usman matches up. I mean, not the height, but Usman's a big guy. I mean, Usman probably weighs more than Khamzat.
Yeah, he's huge.
Usman's huge. Usman walks around at 220. He could fight light heavyweight today if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So, size-wise, I don't think it's a problem. Striking, I think Usman has the edge. And I think the wrestling will cancel out almost like a Kobe Covington Usman did. And it'll just be a striking match. Kind of like how Gilbert and Khamzat was a striking match. And I think when it comes to striking, Usman's just a little bit more technical.
Right.
And he's longer, so he can, like, easier get inside. And Khamzat, we've seen his gas tank. Khamzat don't got a crazy gas tank. But he can take a punch. He earned a lot of respect in that Gilbert Burns fight. He can take a punch. Well, he gets hurt. He got hurt. But he can take a punch and he can recover. And, you know what I'm saying? I forgot, at the end of one of those rounds, though, he was done. Like, if there was, like, 10 more seconds, he would have been done. But, yeah. That's that. But how did we get here? What were we talking about? Conor. We were talking about Conor. Yeah, it looked like he's slimming down. His easiest path to the title is probably 170, though. Like I was saying, beat Chandler. Maybe fight Usman.
Yeah, take your odds.
Because if he beats Usman, calls out Leon will accept because who doesn't want to fight Conor McGregor?
It's Conor McGregor.
And it's
You're getting the payday and it's hype.
And it's probably an easier fight now than it would be like back then in
right.
his prime because he's not in his prime anymore. I mean, we don't know. Actually, we don't know.
We really don't know.
We don't know if he's in his prime.
We really don't know. He's still
when he got knocked
mid-30s?
out against when he got knocked out against Poirier, his boxing was still really, really good. It's just the low leg kicks. But he looked really good. He was in great. He was in the best shape of his life for that fight. And then he came out against Dustin the second time. After watching the documentary, you gotta watch the documentary. It was so good. His foot was already fractured going into the fight. So, but he looked really, even with that, knowing that in his mind, he still looked really good. Like, he still looks like he can be who he needs to be. So, I mean, only time will tell. We'll have to see him.
Guess we'll see.
Putting on all the weight might mess with his speed, and his gas tank. You put on all that muscle. His gas tank wasn't always the best anyways. And then you put on all that muscle, so it might mess with his gas tank, but
I don't know.
Conor's not that kind of guy who wants to go 5 rounds anyway. He wants to finish you early. So, that doesn't matter.
Would love to see it.
So, we don't know if Conor's in his prime anymore, so hey, it is what it is. We can see it. But Conor's path, I think if he wants to be a champion, 170 is the move.
Yep, that's his best odds.
And it's Conor McGregor. Bring out the red panties. It's Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let's talk Tyson Fury and John Jones.
So ridiculous.
Tyson Fury talking about if him and John Jones were in a room, he was like, "There's not a man alive. There's not a man alive today that can stop him from walking out."
Bro, I tell people this all the time. Tyson Fury is a great boxer. If they go into the ring with boxing rules, it's clear, done. He'll probably beat up John Jones all day.
Probably knock him out.
If you're locked in a room or a cage with John Bones Jones, a room is worse. There's no rules. He's going to demolish you.
Bad.
Demolish you.
Bad.
You're not walking out alive. You're locked in a room alone and you have to walk out the door. You're not coming out.
There's zero chance of survival. Zero chance of survival. Zero. It's ridiculous.
And then when John Jones called him out about it, he said he's a boxer.
Can I see your phone? Yeah. John Jones posted on his story. You can open it. Posted on his story talking about Tyson Fury's talking about he's gonna beat me up now. Oh,
yeah. John Jones called him out, and then he wanted to talk about, "Oh, I'm just a boxer. I'm just a boxer." Come on, dude.
I want to pull up some.
I like Tyson Fury, and I like John Jones, but that was a ridiculous statement. And then when he calls you out about it, you're gonna say that you're just a boxer.
Yeah.
You're a big guy. You're a bad dude, and he just bitched you.
You gotta see this, bro. You know Darren Till?
Name sounds familiar.
Yeah, you probably don't know him now because he's irrelevant, but he was like, he's not that good. I mean, he was supposed to be the next big thing, and I never believed in Darren Till from the start, actually. But we're getting off topic again. Darren Till is a welterweight, 170. Him and Tyson Fury was sparring.
On his ass? I feel like I've seen this video.
Look at this takedown. Look at the takedown defense. That's too easy. Bro, Tyson's probably 50 pounds heavier. What the heck? Look how unathletic he looks. What the hell is that?
Okay. I thought you were talking about another video. I haven't seen that, but
imagine what John Jones would do if he grabbed your leg.
He's not even gonna take you down. He's just gonna put you in a submission there.
And the fact that he's actually in the octagon trying to train. I mean, fair play. I respect it. You know, hey, if Tyson Fury ever got in a cage, I would buy it and I would watch it.
Yeah, I would watch the John Jones fight or a Stipe or something.
Bruh, Tyson.
He got bitched.
That's ridiculous. Oh yeah.
John Jones said, you.
They even asked Dana. They were like, a lot of things be coming about Tyson Fury and John Jones. How interested are you into making that fight? Dana says, if Tyson Fury's with it, John Jones with it, we can work something out. We can make it happen.
Not for the belt though, right?
No.
I was about to say that'd be crazy.
He was like, I can make it. We can make it happen, and we gave Floyd Mayweather the number that he wanted. First of all, Conor went and boxed. Mayweather didn't come to the octagon meeting. You didn't cut Mayweather a check. You didn't pay Mayweather. So how did you give Mayweather the number that he? Anyways, he says we can make it happen. But this is the same Dana White that gets on Jake Paul for gimmick fights. He doesn't like gimmick fights. On the Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva, the Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson, the gimmick fights. He doesn't like the gimmick fights.
Now he got a Nate Diaz.
He calls them gimmick fights. You're the same guy. See, this is how hypocritical this man is. I watched Ariel Wani's show, and I agree with everything he said. Bro, this is how hypocritical this man is. He says he doesn't like gimmick fights. At the same time, he said, if Tyson wants to get in the cage, we'll make it happen. That's a gimmick fight. The same time where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson made a title called the BMF title. That's not even a real title. It's a real title, but it's not a... I mean, Masvidal won it against a doctor stoppage. It had it for years, never defended it. We forgot that it even existed. So, he made a title called it the BMF title, and there's a BMF title match in 2 weeks.
It'll probably never get defended.
That's a gimmick fight. That's a gimmick fight. But I like it. I mean, not all gimmick fights are bad. I like it. I support it. That's cool. That is a gimmick fight. So
yeah,
he
like
says
it'd be cool if he wasn't hypocritical about it.
Yeah, he says we don't do gimmick fights in the UFC. That's just not something that we do.
Cap.
Bro, and then the fact that I also don't like, because Francis wanted to go box Tyson Fury for the longest, or Deontay Wilder while he was signed to the UFC. Why couldn't he, but Conor McGregor could? Oh, because it's Conor McGregor. Okay. That's a gimmick fight.
The Notorious.
That's a gimmick fight, though. Like, that is literally what a gimmick fight is. And he says we don't do them in the UFC. But that's child's play. I just want to talk about it. That's child's play. Tyson, you got pumped. John Jones, bruh. I don't think
it is what it is.
He's not a man alive.
Really?
I don't know. I'm not gonna go there.
God.
But like,
good Lord.
John Jones is one of the baddest men on the planet. Like, it used to be like the heavyweight champion of boxing, they're the baddest man on the planet. Like Deontay Wilder is the baddest man on the planet. Tyson Fury is the best. Mike Tyson, baddest man on the planet. But like with MMA, like people finally starting to realize what MMA is and like starting to appreciate it more than boxing. We realize, bro, John Jones is the baddest motherfucker on the planet. Which is also another reason why it's a gimmick fight. Because, yeah, Poirier and Gaethje, they're BMFs. Undisputedly BMFs. But it's not like they can defend it against other BMFs.
No.
It's not like Poirier's going to go defend his BMF title against John Jones.
Mm-mm.
But John Jones is a BMF, if not the BMF.
So what? They need to make a title for
each
all
weight class, and that's just doing too much. And that's also taking away from, if you do that, that's taking away from the actual undisputed title, because they're the baddest motherfucker in that weight class. Because they're the champion.
Right.
Leon Edwards, he's the baddest motherfucker in the weight class. He's the champion. John Jones.
So let me ask you
Islam.
this. Let me ask you this. Should the BMF title be fought only between contenders in each weight class?
For me, it wouldn't exist. If it was up to me, it wouldn't exist.
No, I know, but let's just say it does exist.
Yeah.
Should it only be for the contender fight, like the number one contender fight? And then what?
That would be cool.
Like, because then you have that belt, and then you're going to fight for the actual belt.
That would be cool.
It just stays in the number one contender.
That would be cool, but it's like Poirier wins the BMF title, then he goes fights Islam and loses. What do you do with the BMF title?
Give it to Islam, or just keep it up for grabs in number one, I guess. I don't really know.
Like, that's what the interim title used to be for.
Right.
But that's only when the champion's injured, obviously. But it's like, I just don't see a use for it. I mean, it's cool. It's really cool. But, like, if I'm John Jones, I'm like, you could call yourself the BMF, but, like, same thing if we and you were in a room, we know how that would end. So, who's the real BMF? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the BMF. I don't know. I feel like the BMF title should go to whoever's number one pound for pound. That's how I feel. If you're number one pound for pound, you're the BMF. That's how I would do it. So since Volk was number one pound for pound for the longest, he would be the BMF.
He would have it.
I wouldn't even have it as a title to defend. Because boxing has a pound for pound.
Yeah, they have a belt for that.
So if they don't want to do it like that, I would do that for the number one pound for pound belt. And I don't know who's number one pound for pound. I cannot remember. I think it's still tied between Islam and Volk.
Yeah, it's still tied.
Or maybe John Jones took over. Ooh, I don't remember.
I can look it up.
Look it up. But whoever's number one pound for pound should be the BMF. That is a great... Excuse me. That is a great idea. Dana, you're going to have to cut me a check, my boy. That was a great idea. I just gave you a great idea. Whoever's number one pound for pound should be the BMF.
If it would load. Tied. Islam, Alex, and then third is John. And fourth is Adesanya. And then 5 is Leon. 6 Charles. 7 Aljamain. 8 Usman. 9 Brandon Moreno. 10 Robert Whitaker. Robert Whitaker's top 10?
Robert, he a bad motherfucker.
Oh, I know he good, but top 10?
I have to put more thought into it. Do women not make it?
They have their own list.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Which is Amanda, Whaley, Valentina, Grasso. Who's 5? Pena. Something. Pena.
Interesting. How you feel about that? I think BMF should be number 1 pound for pound. Get a BMF. I think that's a great idea.
Or at least get rid of BMF and just get your own pound for pound belt. Something.
Yeah.
I feel like
I love in the moment.
I love the own undisputed belts for each weight division, but it definitely would be cool if they had more belts. Like boxing, you can hold 6 belts in a ring.
Yeah, but that's almost too much.
6 belts is absolutely too much.
Because like some boxing,
but I just feel like there should be just one more belt of some sort, like the pound for pound belt. It should be hard.
I'm a fan of one belt. I wish boxing was 1 belt per weight class because not only will we see more competitive fights. Like for boxing, it's like there's so many fights that we wish we could see, but we can't because he wants to be a champion, but he don't want your belt. He want the other belt because it's easier.
Right.
And then I'm already a champion, so I need to fight you to combine them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why I was just saying, like the
UFC,
undisputed belts and the pound for pound belt should be about it. That'd be cool.
Because like in the UFC, the real number 1 contender, you got the it's hard to get a title fight. Like it took Charles Oliveira 28 fights to even get a title fight. It's hard, and he really only got it because Khabib vacated. If Khabib didn't vacate, he probably wouldn't have got it right then and there.
Right.
Probably would have had to wait a little bit longer. So, yeah, I think that's super cool. That like it's just 1 title, and I can respect you as a champion because you know what I'm saying, you clawed your way up. But speaking of Aljo, man, let's transition. Aljamain Sterling.
I still don't believe in him. I don't think I ever will. I don't see him as a good striker. Obviously, he has pretty dang good skill on the ground. I'll give him that. That's about it. I don't understand how he continues to win over and over and over.
I think he just got that factor about him, bro. I think he's just a winner, bro.
No, he got the luck factor on his damn side.
I think he's just a winner, bro.
Henry Cejudo.
For so long, you can't be luck, bro. Like, he just beat Henry. I mean, it was a close fight, and it could have been.
Can we talk about the other 5-6 fights before that?
It out. Yeah.
TJ dislocated. Peter Yan knee.
Yeah.
What was the one after that?
Peter Yan again, but he held him on the back.
Yeah, held him the whole time. Some other fight. I don't know. I don't believe in him. I never will. Sorry, it's not happening. Until I see some good striking and some actual like good fights from him that don't have a asterisk on it, I'm not doing it.
But the Henry one doesn't have an asterisk. I mean,
no, the Henry one was cool, I guess.
It was split.
Yeah,
though.
absolutely. That was a good fight.
It
Fine.
went the other way.
You could have that one. I want to hear about the other ones. Because you might not even have the belt today.
Yeah.
You might not even be fighting Henry if for them other 4 or 5 fights.
I don't know, bro. I don't know why, bro. He's starting to grow on me, dog.
He's not growing on me. He never will. I'm sorry. I don't like him at all.
He also representing the culture. Bro, walking around, got the fro going with the pick in it.
Yeah, he funky.
With the gold, you know what I'm saying? The gold link with the gold grills.
Bruh.
He representing the culture.
I used to hate this dude. Now, bruh, don't even start right now.
No, I don't like the dude. I mean, okay, hold on. I'm not gonna say I don't like the dude.
You can like him, but you don't like his fighting?
It's an asterisk, bro. Like, dude, he's still a dork to me.
Right.
He's a dork. He's a goofball. He's a clown. I mean,
take the Funk L. Master.
Take the L after somebody dislocated their shoulder mid-fight and you doing the Fortnite dance. Like, that's weird. Like, you're weird as hell. Like, I wouldn't even celebrate that victory. Like, the way you won the championship was weird because there's other people who's been in that same position and they just didn't win like that. You don't win a title like that. But you did. And then you beat the dude that you won it against, but it was fluky.
Hold his back the whole fight.
But like, hey, he did what he had to do to win, and then he finally beat Henry. So like, you gotta put some respect on his name.
Sure.
Then but I want to talk about how him and Dana be going at it lately.
Okay. Yeah.
He feels some type of way because Dana made the Sean O'Malley fight, or like gave Sean O'Malley the date. Basically told him he's gonna fight the winner in August.
Didn't tell Aljamain nothing.
On the night of the fight.
Yeah.
And didn't even tell Aljamain nothing. I think Aljo was gonna accuse Henry of knowing or something like that. Basically, which makes him feel even worse because it's like Dana wrote him off. And like basically expected Henry to win. and then told Henry and O'Malley that they were gonna fight and whatever. It's like almost anytime that UFC brings a superstar or the next contender into the ring, it feels kind of fake to me. It feels kind of forced because it's like you're taking a WWE approach. It's looking more like a story that you're trying to tell than just two fighters fighting for a title.
Right.
It's like you tried to create tension instead of just letting it happen. Like they'll see each other at press conferences and there will be tension.
I feel like
you
Conor
have to bring them into the ring.
Conor was the most natural at that.
Yeah.
He brought the tension all by himself.
Yeah, like you don't have to. They did it a while back with Brock Lesnar and Daniel Cormier, and it just felt weird. It's like WWE. Like you don't have to bring somebody into the octagon and purposely try to create something. Because obviously, if I just defended my title, it's my night.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I'm rocking with Aljo for this. I just defended my title against one of the greatest of all time, Henry Cejudo. This is my night. Let me have my moment. Don't bring that rainbow hair motherfucker in the ring while I'm trying to celebrate my moment.
Oh, I forgot they did that.
You give me 20 minutes. You give me 2 minutes. You give me 2 minutes of time to talk, and then you bring in Sean O'Malley, and put the camera on Sean O'Malley, put the spotlight on Sean O'Malley. I'm just over here like, what the hell? It's my night, bro. He can have his night, and that's what he was saying. It's my night, bro. We can talk later. This is my night. Let me enjoy my victory. And that's how I feel, bro. Like, don't do that, bro. Then, like, come on, dog. You brought him in, and you just interview him, bro. This shit could wait. For anything, you can have him a press conference at the end of the
afterwards.
After the pay-per-view go off the air, since you already gave him the date, Dana.
I think he did get an interview.
Probably did. Dana go give him the date, and then like come on, gang, you don't do that. You know you don't do that. That's I don't like that. That's why I'm rocking with Aljo. Then Aljo said we gonna do it on my time. Dana, give me a call. Like Dana, give me a call. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You ignore my calls. You not respond. Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I ain't ducking. He said I ain't ducking. I ain't ducking Sean
he said
O'Malley.
he'll fight anytime.
But let's talk about it.
Let's talk.
Cause you don't. How you gonna go to the contender? I'm the champion. Dana come to you and say you fighting on this day. You gonna fight for the title. It don't even tell me and I'm the champ. Like, I'm supposed to know first. You supposed to ask me, hey.
When you able to fight?
How does this date sound to you?
When you able to fight? How long you need to train? What's up?
You know what I'm saying?
You obviously gonna have your limit, but when are you able to do it?
Yeah, that ain't it, man. That ain't it right there. That ain't cool, gang. Nah, for real, twin. That ain't cool, bruh. And also, I think I want to save it for the predictions and the review and then the preview and then all that. But
for what?
To talk about the fight, I don't want to talk about the fight yet. But we'll make a new video. The fight's not until another 3 months.
What? Aljamain?
I think Aljo strangles the shit out of Sean O'Malley in 1 round. I'm so serious.
Stop.
I'm
Stop.
so serious.
Stop.
Very Corey Sandhagen-esque. The way he did Corey Sandhagen, 48 seconds.
Okay.
I think he strangled
You're
Sean.
spoiling, bro.
My bad, bro. I just think he strangled Sean, bro. I mean, my opinion could change in 3 months. It's not. But you'll still click on and watch.
Bruh, strangles,
I think he strangles him. Like embarrasses him. And then Sean O'Malley lands.
Bruh, his striking is one of the best in the entire UFC.
But so is Corey Sandhagen. Is a bad motherfucker with striking. But Corey don't have the finishing power that Sean does, which is true.
Like, bro, I've seen so many videos of slowed down Sean highlight reels.
Yeah.
His striking, the way that he set something up and comes right back with him, like, bro.
But how good is Peter Yan striking?
Not as good as Sean, in my opinion.
Ooh.
I'm just being honest.
I don't know about that.
I'm just being honest. The tapes are crazy.
Because Peter Yan fought Sean O'Malley.
No, I know.
Peter Yan was beating up Sean O'Malley, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, it was close. It was close. As far as boxing, though, I know Peter Yan's a bad motherfucker when it comes to striking, and Aljo's able to take him down like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I know Corey said, and then, if anything, Corey Sandhagen's footwork is way better than Sean O'Malley's. In the way that Aljo was just able to track him down, get him against the cage.
Aljo's is big.
Slick.
Like, Sean's a lot taller than Peter, but Aljo all around is just massive for his class.
I think he's like at 180 right about now.
He's
65,
huge. He gets so cut.
Yeah. Whew. I'm yawning in his back.
Yeah. I was yawning earlier.
What else?
That's about it.
About it. Let us know how you feel about the longer episodes.
We got a really long one we about to record. Like a really long one.
We 50 minutes in.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy.
50 minutes in.
Well, we about to have another one of those, if not longer.
This probably comes out before that one that we make now. But yeah. Studio tour coming in about a week.
A week or two.
About a week. So yeah. Appreciate y'all for watching.
It's been die hard.
Let us know.